take 2 or 3 p.m.s? Oop, never mind.
I've been doing two. I've been doing two. Three makes me sleep like a little bit heavier than I like,
Yeah, Dina
but I
was
need
getting.
it sometimes. I need three sometimes.
Dina was reading the directions and said, "You should probably take 2." I said, "Or 3." And I went, "Yeah, no."
All right, we're live.
Cool beans. Here we go. Here we go. Yep, I still got that thing lingering. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. You too. Happy Tuesday. Yep, you too.
You can
I see
change
it.
my name up there again if you want to. It just didn't stay.
Joyce?
Yeah.
Ooh, I remembered. How about that?
Thank you.
Oh, cancel. Let me almost hit the wrong thing. Let me change your name, Joyce.
I'll teach you how to do that soon, Joyce, when we get on our next call.
Okay. It just wasn't staying there.
Anybody that's on a computer, not a phone, it's more difficult on the phone. If you're on a computer, in the top right hand corner of your little square is 3 dots, and you click on those 3 dots, and you should see rename.
Oh,
I already got you though, Joyce.
okay. Thank you.
How about that? The products. I remembered your name, or you just made a great impression.
Oh my goodness. It's
All right, fantastic. Happy
thank you.
Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Where are all my smiles at? Where'd they go? We were almost there. Candace, good job. There it is. Look at that. Look at that. Pat, beautiful. Tracy, I seen your smile and your wave. Good deal. Todd, thank you very much. Rob, thank you. Riley, good deal. All right. I love seeing a lot of happy faces. Where are yours at, Don? Don. There it is. Look at well, you just got some mail. You should be smiling from here to here, right? All right, fantastic. Happy Tuesday, everybody. And welcome to the RRR247 podcast. This is episode 41, guys. Woo. I wish we had some numbers we could pop up on the screen. I would say put a big giant 41 up there. A lot of great things coming tonight, okay? There's a lot of really amazing, wonderful things happening. Deborah Flores, how are you? Good to see you again. Did I see your smile? There it is. Good deal. Welcome to all the new people too as well. This week, last week, the last 3 weeks, you're in for a treat. Listen, remember what I said. Every first Tuesday of the month, I'm really going to tell the Rory and Tanya story. You guys are going to really know who you're getting in business with today. First Tuesday of every month. I love the first Tuesday of every month. I love telling their story. But listen, if you're new, I want you to write this down. Never miss a Tuesday night call. And after tonight, you'll agree with me 100%. Never miss a Tuesday night call. All the big announcements, all big things happen on Tuesday nights. Anytime Rory and Tanya are going to make a good change, not even a change, it's called an addition here. We don't make changes, we make additions, right? Add to it. Just keep piling on all the goodness. Anytime they're going to add a new product, a service, a tool, an idea, they're always going to do that on a Tuesday night also. Never any other night of the week. All big announcements happen on Tuesday night. There's going to be some good ones tonight. So get out your favorite pen, sharpen up your pencil, Pat. Get a good point on that pencil. Get ready to take some notes. And then you can question me and study hall like crazy. All right. What else happens on Tuesday nights? Who's open? Who's got a mic? Dina? You? Nope. Dina's in here. We just got a delivery, a grocery delivery. They were supposed to be here 2 hours ago, so Dina's going to be late. So the other thing we do on Tuesday night is we get to meet all the new people. We heard from a couple last week. We heard from a couple the week before. Hopefully, all the shyness is over. All the new people from the last 3 weeks are going to be able to unmute and say hello. Even you, Joyce. I want you to say hello one more time. Just one more time. We loved hearing from you. You made me remember.
Okay.
You made
There
me
I am.
remember your name. So if I remembered your name, you made a good impression somehow on me.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you.
You're new, so for me to remember your name when you're new, that's pretty good for me.
Well, that's wonderful.
We love meeting all the new people too. So Joyce and all of the new people who came in the last 3 weeks, if you're new within 3 weeks, I want you to click on the microphone, say hello, and tell us what state you're calling in from as well. That's the other great part of Tuesdays. We get to meet all the new people, welcome you to the family. Stacy said, thanks, AI generated. I don't know what that means. My wave again?
No. I said in the chat that I loved her background, and she was just replying that she made it with the AI.
Oh, gotcha. I missed half of it. See, that's why. Here's what I'm going to do. Watch this. No, I can't shut chat off. Not yet. Maybe we'll do it in a little bit.
Wait, we got some critters. Hold on.
Yeah, get them for me, please. So Joyce is brand new. And where are you calling in from again, Joyce?
Pennsylvania.
Beautiful. What
Yes.
part? North, south, east, west?
Near Philly.
Near Philly.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Fantastic. Oh, welcome to the team again. Who else is
Thank
brand
you.
new within the last 3 weeks? Click on the little microphone in the lower left-hand corner of your Zoom screen. Say hello, and don't forget to tell us what state you're calling in from. You got the bugs, Tina?
No.
Okay. There we go. Okay. Joyce, you're the only person that's not too shy. Kudos to you. Todd,
You guys
are
make
you right?
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
You guys make me feel comfortable.
Well, that's because you're supposed to be comfortable. This is one big team, one big family.
That's right.
Everybody's equal and everybody's equally loved. Todd, aren't you fairly new? Did we meet in the last couple of weeks? Todd Bradley, are you fairly new?
No, he's
No,
not.
I've been here almost a year.
Goodness gracious, how come we haven't met yet? Okay, then. Good deal.
We've met
See?
numerous times. You're my Manamana buddy.
Oh, yes, I do. That's why I remember you. But see, I think like last week or the week before, you did something great on screen when we were introducing the new people. So that's stuck in my head. But okay, I got you now.
I haven't been able to do much lately for like the last 12 or so on weeks because I've been in college.
Good for you. Fantastic. I know
I'm
that's
going to
not
be
easy. I went back to school as an adult too. That ain't easy, is it? No, but
after
it's fun.
39 years. No, it's definitely not the same. I mean, from a pencil and a textbook and a tablet to a laptop and not knowing how to do what and everything. No, it's not easy at all.
Now you're rolling though, right?
Well, I won't know if I'd use that term, but my professors tell me, hey, you'll get it. You're surviving, and I still passing. So I thank you.
Fantastic. Kudos to you. Kudos
I
to you.
am
It's
looking.
not easy going back to school as an adult.
No, it certainly isn't, and I am so looking forward to getting with Sue Whitaker over my winter break to get things caught up.
Fantastic. She heard you. Well, welcome back then. How's that?
Thank you so
Welcome back.
much.
Welcome back. All right. Anybody else? I'm going to have to say last call because it's 2 minutes after already. Sorry. 2 minutes after last call. If you're brand new, click on that little microphone, say hello, and don't forget to tell us what state you're calling in from. Yeah, we're all glad our college days are over. But I tell you what, it's scary going back to school as an adult, but it's actually exciting at the same time. It's fun. And we pay so much better attention to our instructors when we're paying for it instead of our parents. All right, fantastic. Right, so listen, I want you to write this down one more time. Write this down if you're brand new, you didn't hear me, if you just came in. I know a big crowd of people came in. Tuesday night's a big night of the week. Never miss a Tuesday night call. All the big announcements, everything you need to control your rate of success and how fast you can get going, the launch that you're going to get with your new business, all the big announcements, additions, products, services, tools, everything that we market, they always get launched on Tuesday night, so never miss a Tuesday night call. There's other great nights of the week. We do good things on Monday, and Wednesday. Got a great training class on Thursday, and you guys are going to see some wonderful changes. Not wonderful changes, just wonderful things happening inside the Thursday night training class. So don't start putting those on your calendar if you haven't already. I don't remember what the number is, Stacy. It's in the probably close to it's in the high, almost to 200. We need to get that up into 300s, I think, though, right? If you haven't, if you don't have that on your calendar already, start putting that on your calendar. I think it's critical to get the information for Rory and Tandy on Tuesday night and then get some extra training on Thursday night and then let Rory dive into it. You've been so much more prepared when he dives into things on Saturdays, right? Yep, that's good. Okay, there's your first task for your first goal if you're brand new. And again, welcome everybody to the RRR247 podcast, episode 41. It's good to see everybody again. I'm gonna really give you great introduction to your co-founders, the people that you got in business with. I think it's important that everybody know who we are in business with. Who are these people leading the pack, right? So I'll tell you a little bit about what this industry means for me and what it's done for me, that I really want you to know them. I've been in the industry for almost 35 years now. I've worked with the Rickers for 30 of those 35 years, right? So I've seen so many things over the years and done so many wonderful things over the years. My background, I actually started off in landscaping. When I was 14 years old, I went to work for my uncle's landscaping company, and that turned into going to my other uncle's construction company, and then my grandfather, and then back with my other uncle. And then I even went off on my own and was doing additions in kitchen and bath work for a few years. Until I hurt my back. I went back to school to be an aviation mechanic to get my A&P license. I was that dad, right? I got 3 kids. I went back to school as an adult toddler with a wife and 3 kids, and I took everybody with me. The family went where I went, right? It's not easy. I get it. But I went back to school to get my A&P license. And, I had the right savings account. I thought. I had a few credit cards. I knew I was going to be able to get through it as an adult and take care of the family and still go to school and go to work at the airport. That was a passion of mine. But when I was landscaping or doing construction work, or even while I was in school, it got even busier, right? I was that dad who was never home for dinner. I was never home. I was working 16, 17 hours a day. And even when I went to school, I was jamming 16 credits a semester. So it was a full day for me. And then I would go do side jobs in the evening. I was lucky if I got home to have dinner with my kids, right? Most of the time it was long enough to see them, give them a kiss on the forehead, tell them to brush their teeth and go to bed and get up and do it. I'll do it again tomorrow. I knew it was tough on the kids, not just me. It was tough on them as well. I was missing out on a lot, and every dad knows exactly what I'm talking about. I was missing so much of those early years. It was tearing me up. But it was while I was in school to get my A&P license, I was introduced to this industry, and it changed the course of my life. I did it. I mean, when I say it changed the course of my life, it opened up doors for me I didn't know existed. It allowed me to meet people that I never would have met before, right? And not just in this country, but in several other countries, like 17 other countries. There's a lot of great things happening. But I looked into this industry, and I've looked at it before, and I didn't see it as a career move for me. It was kind of like weekend money, right? So when I seen this one, I said, I really like this. I like what's happening here. And I like what happened to my sister on the products. And I thought, I think we can help a few people, and I can make an extra $500 or $1,000 to spoil the kids more on the weekend. That was my goal. That's all I wanted to do. Just make an extra 500 or $1,000 to spoil the kids more. It turned into a lot more than that because I dove in with the little bit of knowledge that I gained as I joined, and I put forth the effort, and I made a little bit more than my goal that month. And I thought to myself, wow, there's something really interesting, and this industry is a lot bigger, a lot more than I ever thought it was. It's not just party plans and weekend meetings and weekend money. It's very, very big. There's a lot happening here too. I found one group of people who were having a meeting a couple hours away from me, and I drove out there to that meeting because I wanted to meet some of these people. And I sat in this room and watched these people walk across the front of the room, and they were holding up their checks like this over their heads, right? And I was looking, it was a bigger one though. And I was looking at the amount of income that these people were making, and I went, oh my goodness, what do they know that I don't know yet? This is incredible, right? They're making amazing money. As each person walked off the front of the room and came down back through the aisle, I stood up and shook their hand, said, and told them good job or congratulated them, right? Because I wanted them to see my face a little bit because I knew I was gonna go bug them at the dinner later, and I wanted them to be a little bit comfortable remembering me. And I did just that. At the dinner, I walked around and mingled with everybody. I wanted to pick their brains and find out what do they know that they were able to make the kind of money that they were making And I'm talking some of them were making 6, 7 figures a month, right? What did they know that I don't know? Because I want some of that knowledge. And I got a lot of different ideas and a lot of different things for these people. And here's what I found out. They were all from different backgrounds, right? There were construction workers, there were policemen, there were doctors, lawyers, every occupation you could think of from all over the country, different states, different cultures, right? But they had this one thing in common that I picked up on really quick. And I'm going to give that secret to all of you right now. So I want you to write this down. There was one thing that I picked up that made a huge difference. The difference between me and them. So the difference between you and all these people that are in the industry making that kind of money, they were doing it longer. That's the only difference. They all grabbed a hold of an idea, a system, a product, and a company, and they took that story and that mission, and they just took it out to as many people as they can. And some did more than others, right? But they were making incredible incomes, and every year it just got a little better and a little better and a little better and a little better. They were doing it longer than me. That was the only difference between me and any one of those people. So guess what Niall did? Yeah, he ran home. He got all the materials he got when he joined. I read through it and I studied it. And I think I was a better student because I was back in school at that time, maybe. That's why I understood everything or seen things differently. But I went through all that material and I got on the phone with a few people to pick their brains some more. And I decided this was going to be the biggest part of my future. Yep, even more than aviation. This was going to be the biggest part of my future. And I became a serious student of the industry, and I became a student of the system that we were working at the time. And Rory was even involved with that system way back then, although I hadn't met him yet. But I finished school. I went to work at the airport for about 8 months, and because every month I set a new goal and my income kept going up. After 8 months, I was able to walk away from the airport and do this full time. I spent a lot of money to get that license to work on aircraft. But after 8 months of working at the airport, I walked away to do this full time. And I've been here ever since. It's been an incredible journey. When I say it's opened up doors for me that I didn't know existed, it gave me two things. And I want you guys to write this down. Time freedom. Guess what? Guess who's home with the kids all the time now? This guy. I got to put him on the bus, take him off the bus, go to every football practice, go to every volleyball practice. I even went to every cheerleading practice. And when the high school needed a bowling coach because they were joining a travel league, I raised my hand and became a bowling coach for the high school just so I could spend more time with my kids. It changed my life, right? And now I wasn't missing all that stuff with the kids growing up. It gave me unbelievable time freedom, but it also gave me financial freedom, right? Todd and every other dad on here, we got kids every summer. We take them on vacation, right? We make sure they have the best time because they all go back to school and tell all their friends what they did over the summer and the great vacation they had. So we swipe those credit cards like crazy. And I remember many times swiping the credit cards like crazy. And then it opened up the bill when we got back from vacation and going, oh, goodness, did I really spend that much money, right? I never worried about that again, ever. As a matter of fact, I got to the point where we were doing so well, the accountant opened those envelopes and paid my credit card bills for me. I wasn't doing it anymore. I never had to worry about change ever again. I never had to say no to my kids ever again. And it was the greatest feeling any dad, any mom or dad could have in life is to give your kids a life 10 times better than what you had. And never say no, right? Whatever their hearts desired within limits and with lessons. Make sure they weren't SP oiled. They appreciated the value of a dollar and everything that we were doing, right? They were paying attention. Trust me. My son is doing incredibly well. He's 31 years old now, 32 years old now, the youngest one, almost 32. And he's been in business for himself since he was 9. 9 years old, he was cutting grass in the neighborhood. He kept doing all that kind of stuff. And in his sophomore year, he went to work for one of the biggest tattoo studios in the area that we lived in. By the time he graduated, he opened up his own studio, and he did that for about 6 or 7 years. And then he moved out to the East Coast, and he's been running out there doing incredible things. He does portraits and hangs out with the guys from Miami Ink and Ink Magazine and all. He hangs out with them and circuits around with them every now and then, learning, just mastering his skill and taking care of everything. He's been doing that since he had a family very young. So he was paying for his shop, paying for his family, paying all his bills, living large at 18, 19 to 20 years old. So even when I didn't think he was completely paying attention, they're paying attention. Find your niche, right? Find your passion and drive it home and work your tail off. And that's what that kid did. So it changed not just my life, but it changed my kid's life as well, right? It made a huge difference. And I was kind of tough on my son a little bit. But when he became an adult and he moved out and he was on his own for a couple of years, I remember him coming back to me going, Dad, thank you for being tough on me the way you were. You made me the man that I am today. It's like a badge that a dad gets to wear, right? It's like this big too. And you want to show it off to everybody. It's been an incredible life, but it was all because of this industry, guys. Because I made a decision to be a student of this industry and a student of the system we're working at. I'm going to tell you something. The system we have today, so much better than the system we had back then. When I first got started, I wanted to do it big, right? When I was going full time, and everybody told me to go see this guy named Roy Rickard. If I needed a voicemail, it's going to handle all this volume, do all the things I want. I needed to go see Rory. So I did. I called up the company. They got Rory on the phone. I met this young guy, a lot of passion, a lot of energy, a lot of excitement, but a lot of love in his voice too. He loved what he was doing. He loved helping other people, and he didn't mind how many questions you asked him, right? Matter of fact, he made the mistake of telling me, if I ever have any more questions, call him. Here's his personal number. He gave his personal number. I probably called him every other day because I'm not a techie, or I was definitely not back then anyway. I was like, how does this work? How does that work? What button? Where? What? So I was calling him all the time, and we built a great relationship over the phone. He gave me the voicemail and I could take all the volume that I could throw at it, right? But it did something really special. I want you guys to hear this. As I build a network of people around the country, a couple of 100,000 people, I could put a message on that system and shoot it out to all of them at the same time. On the phone, on the voicemail, shoot it out to all of them at the same time. We didn't have the internet. It was 1992. We didn't have any of the technology we have today. We didn't have cell phones. We didn't have any of the technology. We did all this through the phone company. I could leave a couple of minute message training and hit a button and send that out to all those people at the same time. And then they would get the message and training and we move forward. It was amazing. And we built an incredible network of people because of that. And then in 93 or 94, the internet hit, right? For us. The internet had been around for a while, but it hit for us. Well, we could have the internet at home and everybody's going out and buying computers and putting them in their home office or even on their kitchen counters. And Todd, if you remember, the first computer was about this big. Sometimes it took two of us to carry it in the house, right? I started my business on a 286 on dial-up in the mountains of Pennsylvania, Joyce. Yeah, that's where I launched. And it was fun. Yeah, I could turn the computer on and go make breakfast, cup of coffee, come back, and it was booted up and ready to go, right? That's how we got started. I didn't even want to get a computer, but Roy talked me into it. Thankfully, he was a good enough friend to say, the laugh whenever I said, nope, I ain't touching them. I don't like computers. I don't want to do it. He would laugh and he would talk me into it. When I got a computer, then, he'd ask me to do little favors for him here and there on the computer. And I say, sure, bud, anything for you. And I would finish it and he'd go, look at you. And I went, oh, I see what you did there. So I was learning by default just because I wanted to help him out, right? We did incredible things. And the income, when I got into the 5 digits a month and the high 5 digits a month, I had uncles asking me, what are you doing? Did you really quit the airport and you're doing that full time? I said, Unc, it might be a fad like you think, but I'm just going to go ahead and stick it out until it's going. And then, 15 years later, my uncle asked me that same question. And he found out that I was living on a nice little piece of waterfront property in Virginia on a Chesapeake Bay with a 30-foot bay liner bobbing in the backyard. You want to come down and go fishing? I was living an unbelievable life. It was almost like a dream. And I used to tell Rory every time, if this is a dream, I don't want to wake up. Don't wake me up. I'm loving this. Leave me alone. It was a dream life. And we met incredible people. But with the internet, now Rory's traveling all over the world. He's connecting with people like he did in the U.S. everywhere, right? He'd get them on the phone first, build a team, and then he'd fly over there. Or he'd fly over there and train them on how to use the systems. We needed a lot of things. Rory became that guy. We needed leads first and foremost. We're on the internet. We need leads, people to talk to, people to show our business to, right? And Rory decided he was going to try his hand at lead generation. He killed everybody else in the industry. He became the number one lead generation company on the planet. Nobody knew how to do what this kid knew how to do. And I say kid because he's uh, 14 or 15 years younger than me now. So I can still call him that. But no one knew how to do what he knew how to do. No one could touch what he knew how to do. He could produce more quantity and more quality than anybody else in the market. And he still holds that title today. There's nobody out there, even today, decades later, that can do what he knows how to do. And if you haven't seen that yet, you're going to see it soon. The other thing that we needed was website. We're online, we're on the internet. We need a website, someplace we can drive traffic to and let them read the information about the company or the product or whatever. And it wasn't just one company. He was helping many companies do this stuff, right? And there was other companies out there building websites. So the average was getting like 1 in 50 visitors to visit the website would fill out a form and ask for a phone call. The really good ones were getting like 1 in 25. And those are expensive, were very expensive. So Roy decided he was going to try his hand at that too. And we thought, I'd rather you stick with lead generation and keep focused on that. You're doing really good. And he says, I think I can build a better website. So he did. He tried. He got 1 in 10. 1 in 10 visitors that came to the website filled out information that said, I want to call or give me some more information. We thought he's a genius. It's perfect. It's done. Leave it alone. Nope. He tweaked it, did some things to it, and made it better. And he got 1 in 5, guys. He knows what he's doing with the computer and the internet, right? He knows how to market. That's what he knows how to do well. And he knows how to build systems to help everybody else build the business and understand the business and how to market. No one knows how to do what this guy knows how to do. It was incredible. When I met him the first time, because we built a relationship over the telephone for a couple of years, but I found out he was attending an event in Miami. I left Virginia, went to Miami so I could meet him there. We had dinner together. We talked, we chatted. We went and had a drink on the beach, we're in South Beaches, Miami. What do? You watch the sunset over the water and the city start to light up. And we talked about our wives and our kids and the business and the family and all the stuff going forward. And I just realized this guy's very, very special. He's got a lot of great ideas. He really understands all this internet stuff and where it's going. And he's got a really uncanny way, Don, right, of predicting future trends or where it's going to go in 6 or 12 months. And he gets us in front of that instead of behind that. Really good at that, guys. So I don't know where this is going to go at that point. I don't know how far it's going to go. I don't know how big it's going to get. I just know I'm really enjoying it. I'm having fun and life is good. But I want to know this guy for the rest of my life. I want to be part of his life. Want him to be a part of my life. I want to know this guy for the rest of my life, whatever that means or wherever we go. Where we went was absolutely incredible. I remember a couple of years into it, calling Roy up one day and say, and I remember I'm not a guy that didn't want to get on the internet, didn't want to buy a computer, right? And I said, Roy, do you realize I'm getting checks out of 17 different countries now? I've never been to those countries and I don't speak their language, but I'm getting checks out of 17 different countries now. Because of the way we were building, we talked to somebody that spoke English over there, right? And that somebody bought into the vision and they started sharing it with all the other people in their country. 17 different countries. Life is good, isn't it? This industry can give you time freedom and financial freedom like nothing else on the planet. I can't think of anything. I've looked at a lot of stuff over the years. There's nothing out there that can give you financial freedom and time freedom like this industry can if you make that decision to be a student of the industry and a student of the system. You put forth the effort, you follow the training, you follow the steps. You don't make the one mistake you can make here, give up on yourself and quit. Because if you quit, I guarantee it's not going to happen. But if you never quit and you just keep pushing forward and you follow the steps and you don't try to reinvent the wheel, follow the training steps, follow the people in front of you, it'll work for everybody. It's just a computer. It's just the internet. It's a system. It doesn't discriminate. It doesn't care who you're from, who you are, where you're from, what your education level is, what your occupation used to be. It's a computer and it works the same for everybody else. And then you just get on the phone every now and then and have a person-to-person conversation with another human being. How's that? If you're looking for someplace you could call home, build yourself an incredible business, and help other people do the same at the same time, you found your home. This is it. RRR247. There's a one more piece to the puzzle though, right? Nobody can do all this stuff by themselves. Everybody needs some kind of a partner to help them do all the things that they accomplish in a day. I have one. Dina's my partner. I don't know what I would do without her, to be honest with you, but we have a blast building together. There's a co-founder here, right? Rory's the creator of of performance blogging. He's a creator of that system. But RRR247 is a community. It's a whole platform of training and information and tools and services for you to use in an organized way to take to the world. No person can do that by themselves. They got to have somebody behind them helping them. Our co-founder, his lovely wife Tanya, is that person. I met him first, but a couple years later, I got to fly out there and meet her. I walked in the door, I met a young mom raising 7 kids, right? 7. I had 3 and 1 played football. They had 7 and 6 played football. 1 was in professional dance. How do you organize all that? I thought, oh my God, I know how much it took out of me to have 3 in sports. She had 6 in sports and 1 in professional dance. And helping Rory organize all of this, put it all together, and even training people in the beginning. One of the most organized people I've ever met in my life. As a matter of fact, throughout the years, she's helped a lot of us reorganize our day, right, Stacy? We have sat down with Tanya and go, oh gosh, I wish there was, 3 or 4 more hours in the day where I could help a couple more people and get a little bit more done. And Tanya said, well, let's take your day apart. And she did. She just shredded our day, took it apart, reorganized it, put it back together. And we all stood there going, I guess we got 2 more hours in the day. We can get more of that done. And still had family time. And still lived a life outside of everything that she organized for us. Extremely serious about being organized with great business skills, but she's also a wonderful person that really cares about the future of everybody in this company and where this company is going to go and how far this company is going to go. Global, right? We have a goal of touching 100 million families. We got some work to do, guys. We want to touch 100 million families, and we're going to do it. Tanya and Rory, they complement each other perfectly, right? That skill set that they both of them carry. Oh, I forgot one part. She wasn't just raising 7 kids. She had several other businesses that she'd been running for years. Those businesses and the kids and the house and helping Rory. That's the kind of person, if you ever want to get your day organized, attend an event where Tanya is going to be spending time with people, helping them organize their day and time blocking their day. It'll change your life, I promise you. But the way those two complement, their skill sets complement each other, made them what I knew was going to become a power couple someday, right? 20 years ago, I said, someday, these two are going to be a power couple. That someday has come. All of you, most of you that have been around for a couple of months, you can see it. You can see who they are, what they do together, how much they accomplish in a day. True legends in this industry. That's where it's going to end. I know where this story is going, and I know how it's going to write. And in those final chapters, it's going to have Rory and Tanya Rickard as true legends in this industry. Jim Rohn said something to me 25, 30 years ago. True legends on this planet, Todd, are people who find the ways to help the most other people. That's them, isn't it? Every day they find more ways to help everybody. Every day they have their media and coffee meeting in the morning and say, what can we do to help Todd get back in the saddle and get rolling again? What can we do to help Joyce, the newest person we have here right now? Understand the system quicker, get the friction points out of the way, and move forward faster. What can we do to help Stacy, Niall, Adina, and all the other MSIs that have been here for a while find ways to help keep their team organized and help their teams better? And Candace, I'm looking at just the people on the front screen. There's a lot more in there, right? A lot of leadership here, a lot of people that care, and a lot of people that train, and a lot of people that want to help you. These two, and the next event we have, if you don't get your ticket to the event and meet them in person, you're missing out. What is the word? Hugely. Is that a good one? You're missing out hugely. Huge. Okay. I get the pleasure of introducing one of our co-founders tonight. You guys understand who they are, where they come from, what they bring to the table, and how they complement each other, and what their goals are with this company, right? And how much they want to help you. Now I want you to hear from one of them who's going to share some stuff with you and do some other introductions. I call her my sister because I've known these two for 3 decades, right? I know their kids, they know my kids. We've traveled the world together. We've had holidays together, a lot of dinners together, and especially birthday dinners. So she is still a mentor to me, even though she's younger than me, but she's also my sister. And she's a good human being. That's what I want you guys to get first. These are good human beings, and then they're business people, and then wait till you see what they bring to the table. So without any further delay, let's bring on Tanya Rickard, our co-founder of RRR247 community. Can't wait to get you to talk to these people.
Thanks, man.
There you
I'm
are.
right here. Hi guys, welcome. I get to come on here like once a month, maybe more, but for now once a month. But I get to talk about the amazing opportunity that we have here, and I get to share it. And he inspired me while he was talking about all his background, you guys. The reason we explain this to you guys so that you know the experience we have and the understanding that we have for where you are. And you know what makes successful people? It's just continual pushing and going and growing. We've all failed. We've all failed hugely, but that we're not afraid of that. And we continue to go. We continue to push ourselves and to grow and to search outside of our comfort zone, because that's where true growth really happens. So, staying consistent, one, it's not going to get you to your goals and your dreams and your hopes. It's also not going to change you as a person. So for us to change and grow, we have to push ourselves outside of our comfort zone. So I know for many of you who are new, and I know only a couple of you said hello, I was listening, but I know there's more of you than that because we get quite a few every week. But the thing is, you guys, you're new, so you don't understand that the importance of consistency and showing up in what you have here. This truly is a gift. So you guys, my husband figured out a long time ago that what was the difference between successful people and people that weren't successful. I'm not going to say they're not. They hadn't figured out the system yet. It was a couple of things, but one of them was that they didn't, it doesn't matter. What is it that Rocky used to say? I love this. It doesn't matter how many times you get knocked down. It's how many times you get back up. That's one. And two, they didn't have access to marketing. They couldn't afford marketing. And hello, my husband's a marketing guy, in case you guys didn't know. He is. So he wanted to help as many people as he could, and he wanted to push forward and to help you guys understand the value. You don't even need to know the value of it, but I'm going to tell you anyway, because it truly is a gift what we have here. Niall talked about Rory being in the lead industry, the lead business for so long, and he's figured it out. And you guys, he wanted to share that experience with you. People who didn't have money to put into it. You guys aren't paying thousands of dollars a month on leads, or a week on leads. Depends on your position. You're not doing that. It's free. All you guys have to do is schedule the time, pick up the phone, and go. That's it. That's it. Now I get messages from some people that are working with us, and they say, Tanya, I'm not making the money I want to make. Well, when I dial it back down to what they're doing, they're not doing the actions that get the money. That's it. It's very, very simple, guys. You do the action steps that create momentum, that create growth, you're going to get money coming in. It's that simple. And I know we can't push you to do it. We can't force you to do it, but we're here offering you a smorgasbord of success. It's up to you to take it. That's it. It's up to you to take it. We want you to. We want to encourage you. And you guys, this is the thing too. It's not because we want anything from you other than your success. We want you to be successful. And there's many different reasons here, you guys, but really and truly, what is freedom? What is it? To me, and hopefully to you, it's time freedom. It's the ability to own our own schedule, decide what we're going to do with it, and to be able to choose when we're spending time with our family, when we're doing the extracurriculars, and choose time when we're working. So when you're starting in this business now, there's going to be a lot of work involved at first, but it's fun. If you join the calls, you're joining the trainings, you're moving forward, it can be fun. It's all about your mindset. But guess what? once you get past that momentum and you're going downhill and the slide's easy, that's when you get to start to have that time with your family. You get to choose. You get to choose where you spend your time, where you place it. But you guys, it's about consistency. It's about showing up for yourselves. It's about believing that you are worth it. Because at the end of the day, that's the problem that I see with most everybody is they don't believe they're worth it. So they self-sabotage. They don't show up for themselves. They stop believing that they can achieve it. Or they think, oh, I've reached the amount I've always made in the past, and I don't think I'm worth anymore. So they stop. No, 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 no. That's not what it's about, friends. It's about creating momentum. It's about creating generational wealth to help your family, to help yourselves, to achieve what you want to achieve. And if it is only to replace income, that's fine. That's not only, that's great. If it is, you want to be a part of a community, that's great. We have that for you. We'll love on you to pieces. Truly, it's what you want to achieve. We are here all the way. Your instructor, all the way up to Rory and I, want to help you get whatever it is that your goal is. And I had someone tell me once before, wow, you have no fun because your life is so structured. But it's the wrong attitude. The reason I can have fun is because my life is structured. The reason I have the time to go and help with the grandchildren or to go and help spend time with my sons having a game night or doing things is because I am structured. And you guys, nothing is more important to me, nothing at all than God and my family. That's it. That's it. Those are the most important things in the world to me. Thirdly would be my country. I want my country to remain free. That's it. Those are the really important things to me. And that goes down the line from there. But this is next. What Rory and I have created here is next in my list because we want to help you guys achieve what you have always been told your whole life you couldn't do. And Rory and I are here to say you can. You can do it. Believe in us. Not only will we show you the way, not only will we train you, but we're doing it too. So I just wanted to welcome you guys. I get really impassioned about what we're doing here. And I don't get to talk to you guys that much. So when I'm here, I get to say a little love and share a little warmth. And I'm so excited for the new things that are happening and the growth that's going to be changing in the next year. But y'all, I am a huge goal person in case you don't know, in case you haven't met me. And Q4 is almost at the end here. So the great thing you want to do is start the next year with momentum pushing forward on your goals. So we're going to be doing a goal training session. I get to help y'all out with that. It's going to be coming up here in a few weeks. So get ready for that. And also get ready to push yourself to achieve what you want to achieve. Now, it is about when you want success, you do have to say no to old habits. Now, you don't have to say no to everything, but you have to say no to old habits, right? You have to, like Niall was saying before, like he didn't think he had more time in his schedule. I helped him find some because it's just the way you work and flow. And guess what? It's just about awareness. It's truly, once I pointed out to him, he could have figured it out himself, but it's just about awareness, right? It's about being open to somebody else sharing their perspective with you. Now, sometimes I don't say things all with love because I'm like a black and white kind of person, but I try to say it with love and to give the feeling, but take it for what it's worth. I never mean to offend. I always love and encourage you guys. So anyway, that's my big spiel because you guys, it's the end of the quarter, it's the end of the year here, where it's coming up so fast. And before you know it, we're going to be celebrating the holiday with our close loved ones and our family and friends. And, I'm just excited for that as well, and the opportunity to share the end of the year. And I want you guys to know truly from the bottom of my heart, Rory and I are always thankful for you guys too. We're so thankful for especially the leadership here. We love you guys so much. We love that you share our vision of sharing and paying it forward, and that you guys want to be a part of this. So anyway, with that being said, you guys, it's the first Tuesday of the month, I get to share promotions and we get to celebrate y'all just a little bit. So with that being said, we're going to talk about it. We have 2 huge promotions today. So I'm gonna explain our ranking system here within RRR because I think Niall, you might have done it. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. Sometimes he does it. Sometimes he just is nice and lets me do it. So I'm gonna do it for y'all. But we have the amazing students that come in. When you first join, you're a student, right? Then you decide to be an instructor, and so you work towards your instructor in training, and then you become an instructor. Then after you get 10 PBS students, you become a CSI. And then CSI is a certified system instructor. And then from there on, it goes up and up and up. So it becomes GSI and then a PS. So a GSI is a global system instructor. And then you have the PSI, which is a platinum system instructor. And then we have our amazing MSIs that get to be up there with us. Well, you guys, we have not only one, but two PSIs that we get to announce today. And this is very, it honestly is, I know it seems like it's not rare, but it's rare. It's a lot of work. It is a lot of work, friends, and they've been around for a while, and they've been loving on people and growing their and paying it forward. And just to explain to you guys, to get to this level, you truly have to be helping and being a part of the leadership here. You have to be willing to join in and share some of the training, share some of the momentum and the love here. You have to really want it here. So yeah, with that being said, you guys, I want to announce these two people here. Rory, will you come on for just a moment and share with me? Because you guys, both of these people truly we probably should have been promoted a couple of months ago, if not sooner. Oh, look at this. He's doing a little fancy thing. I love so much. I don't love it so much, but it's okay. That's my hubby right there.
It's the only time of year this would really make sense.
Well, no, actually, you need a Christmas tree. But yeah.
I'll work on that with Zoom. I'll ask them for their freaking
Okay, thank you.
interactive thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
will you phone that in for me? So my wife wants a Christmas tree. Okay, so we have two people we're going to talk about. One of them is now under Rory, right? And the other one is under Miss Kathleen Metzler, who is one of our amazing MSIs here, who helps run a lot of the things in the back office. So who should we announce first, Rory?
We could bring them on individually.
All right.
So we'll do one. Okay, so have we got you out of the position? Do we know what's happening? Do they know what's happening?
They don't even, well, I don't think they even know. So
I'm saying that, okay, so we
told them that we're going to announce two PSIs. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So I've already explained the ranking to everybody. So y'all know who I'm talking about.
Do we want to do the other things first?
No, I'm gonna get to this.
Okay.
Then we do have some people to announce for that have earned Google AdSense. I think it's a win though. It's a win.
I guess we can do those. I mean, yeah, that's something.
Oh yeah, you want to do that first? We can do that first.
Yeah, I want to because it deserves some stuff but being a PSI, we're talking years of work to get here. So it deserves a lot more attention, I think. Google AdSense for some of these people is taking years to get here, and others they knocked it out in 3-4 months. So I'm proud because I got students that have just done it, and not only did they get Google AdSense, but they followed exactly what we do, and they got it the first time they applied, which is the goal. You do it right, you shouldn't have to go through a review process. You shouldn't have things to fix because we did it right from the very get-go, right? So do you want to go through the names? You got them in front of you, right?
Yeah. So we're going to announce first, before we announce the PSIs, then we're going to announce the the people who have earned Google AdSense, which is a huge, huge thing. So I'm going to announce the name of the person and their MSI. Okay. So or do you want me to announce the instructors too, Rory?
Absolutely. The instructor has a lot of roles, right? So we're going to go the name, the instructor, and the MSI.
Okay. So number one is Rebecca Jones. Her instructor is Gail and her MSI is Stacy. So congratulations, Rebecca, on getting Google AdSense. Number two is Jen Smiley, and she is under Paulette Collins and under Kathleen. So congratulations to you, Jen. We're so excited for you. Next would be Don Lamoureux, and he is under Rory. And he's also, really a friend. We love him. And so he got his. So welcome, Don. Congratulations to the Google AdSense team. Super excited for you. Wow, we have a lot this month. Way to go.
No, I'm trying to pop like popcorn. It's awesome.
I mean, it's awesome. Next one is Ronnie Corder. Way to go, Ronnie. Under Angie, instructor and MSI. Woo woo. That's awesome. And then the last one here that I have is Don Nelson under Rory. So those are our Google AdSense people. So congratulations, my friends. I think we have more than that, but that's who's on the sheet. So that's who we're reading. So
there's some of you that have gotten it and that we didn't get it added. So you got to get that to your MSI because we want to celebrate it. We want to manifest great things because here's where it goes, right? You've got Google AdSense. So as of that moment, you are now a paid publisher. You now earn money for the work you do.
Yep.
And if you do the
Awesome.
work right, you make even more money, right? So I'm gonna reiterate something. Everything is designed in a circular manner. So once you have Google AdSense, if you're posting ads on a regular basis, creating new pages and posting those on a regular basis, and the most important thing that we actually have control of is you're doing your steady V marketing every week properly, where you're going to be sending traffic to your from SMS clicks to your PBS. Now we're really priming the pump and making things move, and then it's just a matter of time before something gets listed on pages, something gets keyword recognized, and then your volume of traffic and increase of everything happens. That's it, folks. So if you don't have Google AdSense, go through step 1, go through step 2, go through step 3, cover step 4, do step 5, go ahead and do step 6, and then you should be ready to go, as long as you're also doing marketing. Every one of these people you just saw listed are doing everything I just said.
Yep.
So when they go apply for Google AdSense, they have steady traffic coming in, and it's coming from SMS, and it's coming from social media, and it's coming from classifieds for free. It's showing great resources of traffic. Google AdSense can say, yeah, we can turn you on. Everything looks great. And everything is conforming to our policies and procedures as checked by ChatGPT. Okay.
All right, you ready? I think we're going to announce the first one is a she. So we're going to announce her first. So I really think she came to the event, y'all. And so I got to sit down and talk with her. Always come to events. They're so important. But she came to the event, and that's one of the things we need to do is next call, maybe have some of you guys talk about that. But she came to the event, we got to talk with her, and I realized, oh my goodness, you're a PSI. You've been one for a while. And somehow it missed my plane. And it's no fault of anybody's, because her MSI has advocated for her. Other than the only people who make you a PSI is this woman right here. And I just haven't been able to look at it. So it's all my fault. But I want to say a huge congratulations for all the hard work and the consistency to Paulette Collins. Welcome to the PSIs, Paulette.
I think we need to, let me see if they're available. Let's change this view.
Okay, but
I'm going to do them all at the same time.
Just let me celebrate Paulette. Bring her
Okay,
on,
I'm on the page.
Her and Kathleen, because Kathleen's her MSI, and they have worked so hard together, and she deserves it. This lady is the sweetest lady, and she helps everybody. So she's just a sweetheart.
You're thinking, why are you taking so long?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Time is a wasting. And now I'm good.
Yeah, I hope they have their cameras. Paulette and Kathleen, I hope you guys are ready.
I don't even know if they knew that this was happening, because I know the other one doesn't know. I think we need to ask them to unmute, babe, unless you made them co-host.
Oh, I'll make them co-host. Hold on. That's probably right.
Look at all the love you're getting, Paulette. This is awesome.
Kathleen, you can unmute. And so can you, Paulette.
Congratulations, Paulette. Yay!
Thank you. Thank everyone for the hearts and congratulations. It has been a long time coming.
Yeah, it has.
And you don't quit. Even when life knocks you down, you find a way to get back up. You might be out of focus for temporary, but you find a way right back. And I know I've said this to you many times, because it's just what you do. But you've got a thriving team. We got momentum. We got all the stuff we gone through. I think you've been learning the same way we all do. You bring in a lot of people, and they all say the right things. You think they're going to go, and only the right ones show up, right?
Yep.
And
you're right.
And you got a really good core of non-quitters that are just writing things, and you're in a pretty good position now, because you get the situation of you get to build left team and right team, because they're both there.
Yep.
Right. So you've got established stuff, and now it's just building that momentum. And as you're getting your GSIs rising up, all you got to focus on is how many PSIs can get in the left, how many PSIs in the right, because they already know what to do. You've got great leadership that carries without you already.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And of course, Kathleen's been setting a tone for a long time. You know, and it resonates, but it gets to the point now where Kathleen knows you got things handled.
Yeah.
She can focus on raising up other people in her team, but she's always there when needed.
She is. If it had been for her, I probably wouldn't have been able to do what I got accomplished. She's really helped me a lot, and she's just an amazing lady.
I agree. Way to go, Kathleen.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's
You're
way to
welcome.
go. Okay, I want to leave you two on here because you're the leadership core. And Tanya, we had 2 PSIs in the same month.
One
before?
second though, because I want to give Kathleen some love because you guys,
Oh, yes.
these 2 ladies have had a lot of you know, health issues and different things in their background without going into it because it's personal. But they are the actual they are the standard for leadership, guys, because they don't make excuses when things are hard. They just show up and continue to show up. So I want to just say I'm so proud of you, Kathleen, and I'm so proud of you, Paulette. And I just can't say I appreciate you guys enough. I just love you. So
Thank you. I love
Thank
you
you.
too.
Yeah, love all of you.
Kathleen is in charge of Goya. She has a big MSI role, and Paulette's been a great support for years in Goya. And Tanya and I, you guys, we cannot do what we do if we don't have Goya supported. We can't.
no, that's so true.
It's definitely a moving piece, and we know that we know that Kathleen's got it. We know we're good. I sleep well at night. Tanya does. It's not a concern, but I'm going to tell you guys this. If you are able to be more part-time and full-time here, and you got a steady pace going, and you want a way to really build, find a way to get to CSI, get to GSI, get on the Goya team, because we get to bless you with inbound calls and support things, and it's only going to increase.
Yeah.
So I'll put that plug out there. And I mean, you get to work with MSIs. I mean, you're going to get to work with people to help you achieve more with your team. You'll notice we have a lot of things that come out of that.
Yeah. All right. So it's been I don't know when the last time we've had 2 PSIs. So I think it was Angie Bond was when she's an MSI now. So I think she was the last. I don't remember. It's been a while. But you guys, we have a gentleman here that I don't even know if he knows this is happening, but he has worked so hard and he's so consistent. And even though his leadership retired and left, I watched him step up and help as things to shift things and move forward. And he's just an amazing man. And so we are so excited to welcome Trevor Ahrens to the PSIs. Welcome, Trevor Ahrens. We're excited for you. Way to go, buddy. You're an amazing, amazing leader, and we're so blessed to have you.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to get you out of here. For some reason, I can't just add 1, so I have to start over. So hold on, Trevor.
Yeah, you guys, he's been just an amazing, he's consistent, showing up, helping. We can always rely on him. He's just an amazing man. So if you haven't had the experience to meet him, you just wait till you get to meet him. There he is.
There we go.
There you go.
There you go.
All right. I'm just going to say, guys, we built this to handle any problem we could ever foresee. And it's good to see it. But Trevor didn't even skip a beat.
Yeah.
He just stepped up, reached out to everybody, took on. Tanya was sending him stuff to help out with, and he just did it like instantly. And so, and it's great to see that, because I'm going to tell you, anybody that's working with Trevor, you guys know he shows up all the time. He's there, and he is a perfect example of what we want in leadership, because he's constantly bringing new PBS students in to build the team and work with those that show up constantly. So when he tells you, I'm going to be building your team with you, he does what he says all the time.
Yeah.
And that's what it takes here. It takes that, I'm going to say something and I'm going to back it up with actions constantly. And, you guys, I'll put this out there. Our leaders do an amazing job of this, but Trevor has kicked my butt in several weeks in production. and we all know that. I mean, that he has. I'll look at it and going, Trevor got me this week, and it's awesome. But it's nice to have that, right? We're in the trenches as a team, and when we have other leaders that are working side by side with you on the same vision and goal, that's what makes it work, right? The teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah.
And and Trevor's always like, hey, I got this person and this person, they're coming up. And I'm like, I love hearing it. He's bought in.
Mhm.
So when we do that BRT and we get to know somebody, the trick to be really good is to buy in on their dreams and what they want to, so that you're every day you waking up, you're working towards their goals as well. And that's what Trevor does.
Yeah.
Naturally. He's always been that way.
Thank you for your kind words, and I really do appreciate everything that we have here. And my next move is to MSI. That's the next goal.
Yes.
Yeah, well, you got your you got your race horses that are doing great. You just keep working with them, you're gonna get there.
Yes.
So just so you guys know, like, it takes a lot, right? I mean, Trevor, you've been here for years. You have to have a minimum of 100 PBS students that you personally have brought in
Yeah.
to elevate past the GSI. GSI is 50, okay? Then it's 100, and then we at least 100 as an MSI, but usually there's several more. Trevor has a lot. Trevor's brought in a lot. If you consistently are bringing 2, 3, 4 a week, every week, every year, it doesn't take long. It takes a year, 2 years. He's well up there, and it's what it takes. So like he's like me, where you're like, how many students you have? I got hundreds. How many show up? The right ones. And you constantly reach out and you hope to do all that, but that's what it takes, right? We're trying to find the right people, and it's incredible watching this happen. I'll segue. I see that note from you, Rob. You guys, we are gonna have a millionaire course tonight, and it's gonna be awesome. And if you've done your 100 touches, meaning if you've done 100 step 1, step 2, step 3s, or you put 100 people through step 3 and catch up on reaching out to the stuff we had before we launched this, you can attend. Also, if you got a PBS student between last time and Sunday to Sunday or Monday to Sunday, then you show up. And remember, we're already doing votes based on your 100, right? And PBSs for Salt Lake City, Dallas, Texas, or Orlando. And they all have votes. Week by week, it could change where it's at. Get your teams going. Okay. Saturday is going to be a big day. Thursday is going to be a big day of training. Tomorrow is the Evolve training, and it's going to be a little bit different like it was last week. I have updates, and I'm going to be explaining a very major piece in the way we do V marketing and our follow-up and our group help on everything. Okay, so I'm going to cover that tomorrow. Why? Because it's more than I can do in 3 minutes. Okay. I need to bring one more person in here.
Oh, with a party up here.
It is a party up here, and I'm going to keep this. So let me just change my view one more time.
A celebration.
So I bring the see. So let's see if I do it manually.
That last
Right,
student
and
of the
I'm bringing
year.
this here because we always have her come on.
Oh, I know who you're bringing on. Yes, it was a big night, and we had 2 amazing leaders just rank up, and I'm so excited for them. So, they work hard. They're such kind people, and I just can't be. I'm so happy for you guys. So, I can't wait to make you guys MSIs.
All right, Trisha, if you can join us. So you guys got the spreadsheet to sign up. Hello, Trisha. Okay, guys, we are making a really big addition to how we do V marketing and bringing in a lot of group help. Okay, it's called BFA. It stands for Big Financial Awakening. We're going to be doing something with that. I'm going to roll it out step by step in our Evolve training tomorrow. That's the first time you'll see it. Okay. And then we're going to touch base on it again and again as we get going. And this is something that it gets into motion now. So I had everybody, do this, but what's different about this, and it's because of her great work that we can do this. We're going to be rolling out the IBO as a very good pressure point to get people involved with us. and it puts a lot of pressure on Trisha. So I'm going to tell everybody right away, make sure we're very patient with her and make sure we do a really good job as instructors with the new people so that we can walk through things and be attentive to it. But we're going to be changing up. It's going to be, you guys, we're going to be delivering the same thing, but we're going to be changing up on this event. And we'll see how that goes. But I'm going to let you guys know, Trisha's done an amazing job and continues to do so. And because of that, we were able to do this. We're going to be able to help a lot of people sooner with this method. But we're all going to be supporting it as instructors. So I want you guys to get your calendar or get your piece of paper ready. I'm going to give you the events and understanding of how this goes. Eric, you'll get there soon, my friend. Yeah, we'll get that going. Okay, so this coming Saturday and Sunday is the Evolve 2-Day. Okay, if you have not attended it, you need to attend one, especially after what you hear what we're doing, and I'm going to roll that out tomorrow. Okay, even if you're not ready to do it fully, you need to understand what happens and how things go. It's all part of our circular motions. So I saw some people register today. I know we have more coming in. It's the 6th and the 7th. Saturday and Sunday. Okay. Now we're going to be doing a very amazing training. Angie Bond's going to be rolling something out awesome for what we're doing in marketing. Don't worry about missing that out there. You'll just catch it on a live replay on our YouTube channel. But you need to attend the 2-day if you haven't. Okay. It's still $300 off. Go to step 4, go to the Evolve thing and go through there. Now the IBO is there as well. If you haven't got your IBO going and you qualify for it, get it going. I want to tell everybody, nobody that fills out the form now is going to be going by the end of the year, which means you're going to have plenty of time to make money all year before you've got to do the taxing and reporting on it. And you can use it to write off a lot of things. Like if you're on the fence on IBO, this is the time to get it going. So you have a full year, like, right, Trisha? I think that's fair. No one's going to get a check. If you guys, even if you turned on today, you wouldn't have a check till January. We're in December.
If you,
And it's
if you
probably
turned it on
February.
today, yeah, probably January. Usually, on average, it takes 2 to 4 months from the beginning of the process till you actually get your first check because they have to close their financials. They pay a month in arrear.
Okay, so I'm going to put this out there. December. Okay, tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, Evolve training is the next. Okay, that's what we're covering tomorrow. Is how, and it ties into everything. I'm going to be, guys. I rolled this out to the instructors today. I think they're absorbing it. Tomorrow we go full. We go full with it. Okay. Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern, and these are all on the main Zoom, right? Okay. Stacy's going to be on Thursday, and she's going to be teaching a bunch of things, guys. Now we're rolling out new memes right now. We're rolling out the December memes, the first part of December, not the end. We're ahead of it now. We're also rolling out new memes that everybody's going to take advantage of after Saturday's training. We're so on schedule now. Like everything's rolled out. We know what we're doing. Okay. Saturday.
Rory, can I say something while you're doing that?
Yes.
So with the changes that Rory's making with the BFA, I love that. And the first one's going to be in January. If there's any because we always want to give priority to the committed active students. So if there's any active students, please get in touch with me soon, because come January, we're going to have a big influx of people interested. So I want to get you ahead of them in the pipeline as we're working through that.
We're going to be offering it to these are student leads, and those that are fully committed get first right. And we'll
Right.
Trish understands this. We're going to be adjusting the placement and the protocol accordingly. But I know we have people on the fence.
Right. I'd rather get them in first.
Yes. Yes.
So let's start the process now.
Okay. And then for those of you guys that were there Monday, we had a huge attendance. And I think we had a really good, talk with Jennifer, but Dr. Guillaume Papa could not get connected and stay on. Right? Internet issues where he was at, very apologetic. But we bumped him we just postponed it till next Monday, which is the 6th or the 8th. Okay. So here you guys see the notes right there. Add it to your calendar. I'll be putting stuff out the best I can so we can keep up with it all. But we have a big, big week of training and things that we're rolling out. And then we're going to be in motion, right? Marketing motion. The PBS Vortex just gained massive value to everybody because of what we're going to be rolling out tomorrow with the BFA or the big financial awakening events. Okay. So the BFA events, we're going to be doing those. So starting December 13th. Okay. So we're going to do our big BFA event December 13th. All right. And now it's going to take place during the time we normally do V marketing training. 1 o'clock Eastern. Okay. 1 o'clock Eastern, which is like 8 a.m. Is that right? It's like 10 a.m. Pacific. It's a great time for a Saturday meeting. So 1 p.m. Eastern, and it should last about 2 hours. We're going to be doing the BFA event, which is a great way for students that we haven't got into PBS and going in session 1, 2, and 3 yet to see what we're about and get things going in. But a very good way to entice them. We're going to be rolling out and presenting the IBO from the get-go and tying in exactly what we're offering here as a community. So I'll explain how this ties in tomorrow, right? On the Wednesday Zoom. So if you haven't been attending the Evolve trainings tomorrow, you probably want to see how it's tied in. And then you guys are going to see like, oh, this is what Rory meant by everything is circular here. Okay. We roll this out. So I want you guys to be ready. Right. And then Thursday, Stacy's got an awesome training to help you guys keep going with everything that's going on. And then Saturday, we roll that out. Angie Bond has an amazing thing to show you guys on Saturday. I'm gonna touch base on the other stuff around this too. So we're gonna all know what to do. We're gonna be going that direction, and then we're in motion. But December 13th, on the normal time we do V marketing, we're gonna be doing the BFA event, and I want everybody there. But I also want everybody inviting their students that are in Evolve and FSN that haven't got a PBS and going yet, as well as anybody else. They should be invited to that so they can see the overall projection of what we do. Right? Sometimes people got to hear it different ways. They can hear it over and over again, and it helps when they can see all of us that are part of this community there. It's going to be a powerful, powerful thing. The next BFA event will be, I think it's January 3rd. I think it's the 3rd. It's a Saturday. I think it's the 3rd.
Yes, that's a Saturday.
So January 3rd, and then we're going to be doing it every other weekend. Okay, give or take a holiday, but we'll know what that is. But every other weekend, which means we're doing B marketing training every other weekend. And you guys, we all have so many people to reach out to. We're going to cover it tomorrow. And if we all are doing 100 text 1, text 2, text 3s, we can just do 50 or do 100 of these text 4s to get them involved in what we're doing on this. It's all going to bleed in. It's all going to help everybody move forward, right? How can we get 5 PBS students into our teams each and every week? Well, we're going to help do it together with these things that we're rolling out. And this is the full vision of the PBS Vortex, give or take things that we create down the road to put into motion. And if we can just get this going December, January, we're done for next year. We know exactly what our marketing plan is. We just stick to it and ride the train. It's all here. So we're going to get all that going. And you guys, it's going to make a big impact. It's going to make a big difference. And this is one of those things where you got family and friends, just have them come to a BFA event. Have them hear from it, from how it works, see it visually, understand it, and then we go forward. Guys, this is how we get a few more people in that we didn't get in before. This is how we get more people in and duplicating in our teams that we didn't do before. And this is how we also really get exposure to things that no one else can get unless they're here, like the IBO. All right. So congratulations to our new PSIs. I'm going to kick over the Millionaire course now and get onto that. So if you qualify for that, I'll see you there. If not, do what you need to do to get there for the next one. Love you all. We got this, guys. And we're going to have an incredible 26. Oh, by the way, FSN drops are going crazy. I would recommend that you get anything done before the 15th of December if you want them there by Christmas. Otherwise, you're going to have to expedite the shipping. I say that because I was on there today and I got all sorts of stuff from my granddaughter. So I was having a heyday on it. But you guys are getting pretty good on there. And you guys, we have a lot happening. Just trust the course, get involved, do what you can. Follow, make sure you're attending all the trainings. You see why these are important. That's why I don't miss a Tuesday. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next one.